Hello and greetings from Bangkok, Thailand. I'm standing next to the mighty Chao Phraya River here behind me, which flows through the city and downstream towards the Gulf of Thailand. It is formed about 230 miles upstream at the confluence of the Ping and the Nan. I've been here for the last few days trying to get over the jet lag and trying to get accustomed to the tremendous heat. It's about 30 degrees Celsius throughout the day at minimum. Also did the the usual sightseeing and trying the local food and everything. So far so good. So the plan is to head up north from Bangkok here all the way up to Chiang Mai, but we're not going to take a direct train or a flight or anything. We're going to take a few separate trains and a few local buses and try to discover a little bit more about this beautiful country. Let's go.
N7 ผู้โดยสารที่ต้องการไปวัดโพ
Alright, so I'm back in my room now and I'm just here to grab the bags because it's my last day here in Bangkok. First order of business is to get to the train station. First of all, there are two train stations in Bangkok, a new one and the old one. Now bear in mind the old one still has a lot of trains coming and going, but they're mostly local trains, like commuter trains, so we need to get to the newer one. So I'm here to grab my bags and let's get going. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally, but I'm just getting over the worst case of aircon flu ever. Okay, so I made it to the train station, which is absolutely massive. Look at the size of that thing. And I took a Bolt over here. It's like the equivalent of an Uber, just for the convenience of it. From what I've read online, it's typically a little bit more expensive than just hailing a taxi, but it's less hassle and probably a little bit more fair. Look at the size of this thing. Wow. I wonder if I'll figure out where to go. Train number 71. Our destination is Ayutthaya, just an hour away from here, so not that far. Let's go. This place is bigger than most of the airports I've been to. Jesus, look at the size of this thing. Now, from what I figured, we need to get to gate B. Now, where to get to B? Gate B. Okay, ticket machines over there. So gate B, looks like we're going that way. Made it out of there. It's a bit too noisy, so first step is just to cross the river here to get to our room. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so the first leg of the journey is almost over. Very short leg. It's only about what, an hour from Bangkok, and by God, the difference from that air conditioner to this midday sun is just amazing. I'm struggling with the heat. So our room is somewhere on the other side, about half an hour away. I have to get a little ferry to cross to the other side now. Alright, so that was quite interesting. The lady driving the boat was doing her knitting at the same time. That's pretty cool. First impressions, it's much quieter than Bangkok for obvious reasons, but I don't know if it's just this part of town or is it like this everywhere. But you can already see some ruins in front of me. It's known for its historical park being the capital of the Siamese Kingdom up until the Burmese destroyed it. Wow, look at this. This is right next to the road. This is awesome. Oh wow. It's quite impressive that this is just sitting here, like literally next to the road there. So from what I understand, Ayutthaya was destroyed by the Burmese in the 1700s, so the fact that this is still here is pretty impressive. Wow, just look at this, like right next to the road again, and I'm assuming this is not the most impressive of the ruins in Ayutthaya. Right next to the road, very impressive. Alright, good morning. It's the next day now in Ayutthaya. To be perfectly honest, yesterday we found a room. I didn't film there. There were some small children and babies around, so I didn't want to film the actual room. But after I took a shower, I just wasn't feeling it. That cold is killing me, and yeah, just took a nap that turned into a few hours, and then here we are the next day. And today I've got myself a little beast of a scooter there, a little bit of a moped, to explore the city. That's the plan for today, to go around and see the buildings of the old city of Ayutthaya. And here I am at the moment at Mahathat. Apologies for the pronunciation, but look at this. And this is like literally in the city center. Okay, there are tons of these temples and ruins around the city, so it's going to take a while to explore all of them. So let's get going. I just really don't know which one's which. They're everywhere. And this is, from what I've seen on the map, I'm not entirely sure, but this is not even the main historical park. as impressive as these buildings are, just like this, just like brick, they have all been plastered at one point and finally ornated. And even more impressive that this was completed in 1374, quite some time ago. Most of the temples around Ayutthaya are from the 1700s, but this is quite old. So just across the road from Wat Mahathat is Wat Ratchaburana, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's one impressive building. Let's see if we can get in. Okay, so there it is, Wat Ratchaburana, and one mighty entrance. Just bear in mind, if you come buy this ticket, the orange one, you can enter quite a few temples with it. So this one's just slightly younger than the previous one we've been to. It was completed in the early 1400s, but from what I understand it was restored since then, at least the main building over there. Wow, what a view. And it looks like you can actually enter a section of it up this way. So let's check it out. This is absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can see, probably not, but it's full of bats up there, basically. It's just hanging off the ceiling. And there's a big tomb just underneath us. I don't know why this place is so dark. There's supposed to be lights in here, but, well, guess they're not turned on. And the entrance to the tomb was over here somewhere, down the stairs. That was Wat Ratchaburana. Unfortunately we have to get a move on because there are quite a few more to see, so let's get moving. Okay, so I had to stop along the side of the road here because I just seen something for the first time over here in Thailand. Something that you don't see everywhere. That bloody elephants on the sidewalk. That's pretty fascinating. I don't know how well they are treated, but that's pretty fascinating for my European brain. Okay, just arrived at the next one, so Wat Phra Ram, just through there. Quite a lot of these, so I'm just gonna run through them very, very quickly. I think it's already midday. Wow. I'm not sure when this one was built, but it looks to be in pretty good condition still, even if it's from the 1700s, but I'm guessing it's older than that. I don't know what the situation is over here, but It's like, it's only me. Wow. Very impressive. Let's see, the main pagoda. Does it say when it was built? No, it doesn't. I'm assuming there's no climbing up there. Wow, look at all the little Buddha statues everywhere. You can imagine when the Burmese came through here and destroyed the city. They possibly destroyed all these statues. None of them have heads on them. Wow, this place is amazing. Can't believe no one's here. Don't even know which side to go. Oh, a little bit of decoration left there maybe? No, that's not decoration. But look at this place. And more statues everywhere. So, arrived at the next temple, Phra, I think its name is. And just a moment ago I had an experience. A bloody snake, a viper looking thing just on the fence there. I took a little video with the phone, but it's probably something non-venomous, but correct me if I'm wrong. It looked green, it looked spiky, it looked menacing. It just jumped away from the fence about a meter or so and just skedaddled into the grass. But I wasn't expecting that right in the middle of the city. Alright, this one's looking pretty promising. From the looks of it, they're not that old as the other ones, but still. Looks like I was totally wrong. So it was constructed in 1448. So they're quite old. Alright, so we're not going to be constructing any cairns in Thailand, especially not over here. Just look at these stupid looking things over here. They kind of morphed, they kind of sunk. Now they're leaning. Oh, there's a squirrel up there. It's full of wildlife. Now it creates this wavy pattern. I mean, the main temples are right over there, but it's so impressive everywhere you look. I mean, you can imagine this place being like a super city back in the Middle Ages. I mean, and it's at its highest point, it had about 1 million people. 1 million people living in Ayutthaya, and nowadays it's only about 50,000.
La princesse de la Ratchaburana, elle était venue
So, it's just outside the temple. There's a more modern temple as well, but I think that's enough of temples for today. I just can't get used to this heat, man. I'm just suffering all throughout the day. So I think it's time to get a cold drink and just chill out for a little while. Okay, so I said it's the last one, but not really. Riding around in the old moped, noticed another one which looked pretty impressive. So that one there, Don't even know how to pronounce that one. But yeah, last one for today. It's looking much busier than the other ones, and rightly so. I mean, it's pretty impressive. So, just behind the temple, again, you'll find the Chao Phraya River, which flows through Bangkok into the Gulf of Thailand. But it's insane to see the difference in size or width in this case, because at Bangkok it's just massive, and over here it's relatively narrow.